Several people are hospitalized and fighting for their lives after a horrific apartment fire in New York. Now, this one is historic. 19 people were killed, 9 of those children. We have video from neighbors across the street showing firefighters using ladders to access those upper windows. The firemen you can actually see walking down the ladder there, cradling a young child. National correspondent Paul Gerke giving us chilling details from the scene. Paul, I have to say, when I read this story, I immediately thought about the fire we were just reporting on out of Philadelphia, which was also tragic, and a lot of children killed in that fire too, but 19 people dead now.
Just an absolutely tragic story, especially because in both cases there were tiny little things that could have gone differently, that could have saved countless lives. This fire was believed to have started with a malfunctioning space heater in an apartment that shared the second and third floors of the building behind me. The fire itself actually didn't spread much further than that, but because the front door of the apartment was left open, smoke was able to flood the building, forcing residents to make a split-second decision. Do they try to flee through the crowded stairwells or wait it out inside their homes?
Once the fire department got there and they was able to get us out, they said, follow the stairs until you see light.
Nikia Gonzalez was 3 floors above the fire when it started Sunday morning. She barely made it out alive.
My whole house was nothing but black.
Firefighters found victims from every floor of the 19-story building trapped in stairwells. Residents waved towels from broken windows, desperate for rescue. Bystanders watched helplessly as firefighters pulled people out, many suffering from smoke inhalation, some in cardiac arrest.
Some of these firefighters, their oxygen tanks were empty, and they still pushed through the smoke.
More than 60 people were injured, 13 critically. At least 19 people have died, including 9 children. Governor Kathy Hochul is among New York state leaders pledging support.
To see it in a mother's eyes as I held her, who lost her entire family. It's hard to fathom what they're going through.
The American Red Cross and the Bronx Borough President are also assuring the community help is on the way.
The immediate response right now is to get American Red Cross here to do intake, to determine how many households with adults and children, and then we're going to get food. We're going to take care of every single resident that lives here at Twin Parks. We want to assure everyone that we will not leave you. This is devastating for all of us.
Multiple residents said they frequently heard false fire alarms within the building, which may explain why some people didn't even try to get out until it was too late. This is the deadliest U.S. residential apartment fire in many years, the deadliest in New York City since 1990. The Happy Land Social Club fire was intentionally set ablaze, killing 87 people. Adrienne, back to you.
You know, in this one, everybody's at home. It's the middle of the day. I was reading in one article from a local newspaper there that one woman lost her entire family to this fire in the Bronx. I just can't imagine being in her place this morning. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.